EJ, anything for you? EJ, may I ask you a question? You came to the United States as a graduate student, so you experienced the American culture as a student, and now you're becoming a teaching assistant, so now you're not the student, you're the teacher. Do you feel differences between teaching and studying in the American environment?
Yes, it's totally different.
Mm-hmm.
When I came here the first time, I was studying for undergrad. So and then I finished my undergrad and I started my master's degree.
Mm-hmm.
I came here since I have been here since 2007. It took almost 7 years, but still I'm struggling with American students for to study together
Mm-hmm.
to keep them also.
Mm-hmm.
So the biggest challenge is the cultural difference, as you told me before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then President EJ, President Unju is not the same as who was in Georgia 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Because I changed my style a lot, but I'm still struggling with personal
Communication, yeah. She has such an interesting situation because she's experienced it from both sides. She's been a student in the United States and now she's a teacher in the United States, and she's getting the full brunt of all of those cultural differences. So remember this, the language differences are obvious. You know, we can hear accents, we can see that someone looks different than we do. But the cultural stuff behind the scenes is not obvious and can be just as problematic. And so what I find happens in Nebraska or any place where people are not used to working with differences is they assume it's all language. It's not all language. With a little effort, we can understand somebody who speaks differently. But we may never understand those cultural differences unless we do a little work to get to know the rest of the world and build our tolerance. Any other comments or questions you'd like to throw in? I see we've hit our time mark. Nancy, do you want them to fill out evaluations before they leave?
Yes, please, and just leave them on the table
Leave
then.
them on the table. And I'm going to stay around for 15 or 20 minutes. So if you have any situations you want to talk with me about, please do. Otherwise, it was a pleasure meeting you, and thank you so much for coming. And thank you. Good to meet you too.
What's the subject?
Pardon me?
What's the subject that you want to fulfill?
You have a business card with you? This semester.
This your first year?
Okay. Thank you very much. Great. See what we can do.
Okay, fantastic.
Nice to meet you.
There are extra copies of the handouts over here. If you'd like to take with you.
You bet, thank you.
Sure.
You good now?
Please, and just leave it on the table, it's fine. You bet. Thank you so much.
Okay.